75% of workplace violence incidents occur in healthcare settings. 500,000 nurses are victims of violence every year in the United States.
Reducing workplace violence is a top priority at Michigan Medicine. How can we help each other stay safe and prevent injury? Here are some strategies for everyone's safety.
When you are distracted, you may not notice potential hazards.
Scan your 360 using all your senses. Check in all directions for anything unusual or possible risks, especially at transition points, into or out of rooms, hallways, or even buildings. Doing this gives you information about the area you are about to enter and reduces the risk of the unknown. Remove items that could pose a trip hazard, especially if you needed to move quickly. This also eliminates objects from being used as potential weapons. Remember to scan and check the closest corners when you enter a room. These corners could hide an unknown hazard. The interview stance is safe and also welcoming.
To do the interview stance, you want to stand with your feet shoulder width apart. You place your dominant leg back one step. The reason we do this is we become less of a target, our body, and we can protect our vital organs. Our hands are up so that we still maintain a welcoming position. Once we do this, if somebody were to come at us, they're not going to throw us off balance at all. Whereas if we were standing straight on, we could fall back. Now, if you're in the interview stance, you're not going to fall back.
The scoot is a move that allows a person to maintain balance, protective stance, and move quickly backward or forward. While making a pleasant introduction to the patient, pause. The pause allows you to process each response before you make a decision on how ready they are to cooperate. It is not safe to reach over the patient. You are too close to them, and at this point, you become vulnerable. If you and a coworker must hand items across the bed to one another, do so away from the patient's immediate reach. It is safer to maintain a reactionary gap. Maintain space between you and the patient or person you are assisting, so you have time to move away if there is escalation. It is not safe to turn your back. When your back is turned, you cannot see a patient or the person you are assisting. Therefore, you cannot see or react if they act out or attempt to approach you. Always keep the patient or whoever you are helping in your line of sight.
Contact and cover. One person provides care while the other overwatches the first and is prepared to provide additional assistance or call for help. When DPSS arrives, the cover nurse can explain their needs to the officer before they enter the room and in the best interest of patient care. The officer may either enter the room or remain in the hallway, always prepared to assist medical staff with the patient.
Pre-incident indicators are body language cues that show a person is feeling agitated and may precede an assault. Watch for these signs and share your observations with your coworkers so they are aware. Don't assume they see the risk. Shaking their head no. Heavy breathing. Punching their own hand. Making large or grandiose gestures. Expanding or puffing their chest. Their hands may be sweating. They may sway or rock back and forth. They may stand up in posture. They may appear to be looking around for an escape route. They may adopt a fighting stance. Wiping their brow. Stay safe by keeping the patient in your line of sight. Increase your reactionary gap so you can react quickly and be ready to move if necessary. Call DPSS from a safe space. Tell the dispatcher you need security, the reason, your name, and the patient's location. Dispatch will let you know help is on the way. One or more officers will arrive quickly. When positioning yourself for safety, maintain a reactionary gap of 6 feet when possible. That's about 2 arm lengths away. It helps protect your body and allows you to move quickly if it becomes necessary to do so.
And while you're walking, move with purpose and confidence.
And look ahead. Make eye contact. Look into any location before entering, just like you would watch with a patient's room. Scan your 360 even when seated or in a stationary position. Stay alert, stay safe, call DPSS, and team up early. Thank you.